Namaste. Welcome. Today we are going to use both of our blocks for some back support. Feel free to don't do it or to do it, change it up, whatever your body is telling you to do. So first we are going to take one block long side up at the second height, and the same with the other one, but kind of making a T shape. And you're gonna bring your sacrum to the first block and gently rolling back. And then the top block will rest right underneath your head. You might have to move it a little bit. And your legs do not need to be crossed. They can lay flat out towards the top of your mat. And just allow the arms to rest on the sides, allowing the shoulders to fall away from your ears. Just taking full deep breaths here. Now, if this is too much, you can lower your blocks down the setting to where they're shorter. Just breathing here for a few more breaths. Allowing the hips to be heavy, melting them away from your torso. Just taking a few more deep breaths. And this is fish pose, by the way. And slowly drawing your arms near the hips, pressing to the elbows, grounding down into your sit bone, and gently rising, coming back to a seated position. You can remove your blocks from behind, setting them off to the side. We're gonna roll over, coming into all fours, and keeping our knees together, untucking the toes, and sinking the hips back, drawing the belly towards your mat, allowing your forehead to be heavy. So just in child's pose, but having our knees to touch, your hands can walk out to the top of your mat. If this is too much pressure, you can bring your block on any setting that's best for you, underneath the forehead to support the spine a little more. And just breathing here, a few more breaths. You can also have a pillow or roll up a blanket underneath the belly. Just breathing here. Option to turn your head, placing the right ear on facing your mat, just for a gentle stretch. You can turn your head so your left ear can fall towards your mat. Wherever you are, just breathing, releasing the tension, and drawing your head back to center. And gently removing your blanket, pillow, blocks, whatever you have. And rising back up onto all fours, bringing your palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pressing to the palms, opening up through the shoulder blades, engaging the core. Just taking a few breaths here, just strengthening and lengthening out the spine from the crown of your head down through the tailbone. And on your next inhale, Lifting the right palm high to the sky, opening the chest to the left. Option 2, bring your right hand to the small of the back for support, keeping your hips squared, placing the palm right above the sacrum so you can feel if your hip shifts up, planting both knees into the earth and opening the chest for a gentle twist. Releasing your right palm back to the earth, and as you inhale, your left hand reaches up and opening the chest. And once again, option 2, draw the palm towards the tailbone, keeping the hips in line. And gently breathing here. And slowly releasing your palm back to the earth. And begin to walk your hands out long and lowering the belly all the way down to your mat. Untucking the toes, pressing the palms near the chest. As we inhale, we're going to engage the thighs, keeping them. As we inhale, we're going to engage. Redo. Slowly walking your hands towards the top of your mat and begin to lower the belly all the way down. Pressing the tops of the feet into the earth, engage the thighs, hugging the core here. Just feeling the lower body engage. Drawing your hands out towards the top of your mat and letting them rest heavy. On your next inhale, slowly lifting the right palm and begin to draw it back down to the lower spine. Inhale, releasing the right hand up towards the top of your mat. Same thing with the left. Inhale the left hand high, drawing it around towards the small of the back. And next inhale, release. This time both hands, inhale them, draw them towards the small of the back. And next inhale, release. One more time, right side and left side, same time, drawing them behind. And inhale, release. Leaving the palms out in front. On your next inhale, lift the right leg high, pressing through the glute, keeping the core engaged, protecting the spine. And exhale, release the right leg. Inhale, lift the left leg high, engaging here, pressing through the toes. And exhale, release. Using both legs, inhale, lift them both high. Breathing here, thighs engaged, and exhale, release. Once more, inhale, lift, reaching through the toes, and exhale, release. Now to add those movements together. As we inhale, lifting the right hand, left leg. Exhale, draw the right hand behind the back. And inhale, release. Exhale, left leg falls. Inhale, left hand, right leg. Exhale, draw the palm behind the spine, keeping that leg engaged. Inhale, release the left hand tall. And exhale, they fall to the earth. Same thing, right hand, left leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale, draw the palm behind the back. Inhale, releasing the arm. Exhale, hand and leg fall. Left arm, right leg. Inhale to lift. Exhale, sweep the left hand behind. Inhale, release the left arm. And exhale, they fall to the earth. Drawing both hands towards the chest. As you inhale, bend the right knee. Gently lifting it and twisting it over towards the left side body for a twist. Leaving your shoulder into the earth and opening the chest to the right side of the room. Taking one more inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly release the right knee back down. Inhale, bend the left knee. As you exhale, lifting the knee, drawing it across your back towards the right side. Leaving your left shoulder in the earth. Breathing here, one more inhale. And exhale, release. Left leg falls to the earth. Gently walking your palms up a few, bringing your elbows underneath the shoulders, pressing to the forearms, opening the chest, drawing your shoulders away from the ears. Taking a breath here. If you can, on your next inhale, gently lifting the right leg, keeping the thighs and glute engaged for a few moments, and exhale, release. Next inhale, left leg lifts, reaching out through the toes, engaging the glutes, and exhale, release. One more time, inhale, lift the right leg, pressing through, engaging the core. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg. And exhale, release. Allow your chest to fall towards the earth. Bringing your palms back to frame the chest. As you inhale, rising the chest off the earth and finding length in your elbows, shifting the hips back into your tabletop. Breathing here. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. On your next inhale, allow the belly to fall towards the earth, opening the chest to the front of the room and drawing the shoulders away from the ears, coming into your cow pose, staying here for a few breaths. Taking one more inhale here to lengthen. And as you exhale, rounding through the spine, pressing the earth away, allowing the head to be heavy. Breathing here, tucking the tailbone for a few more breaths. Taking one more exhale here, pressing through the palms. And as you inhale, slowly release, coming back to a neutral spine. Shifting your hips back into your feet, drawing your palms to your thighs. We're going to grab our blocks. Going on the lowest level and putting them shoulder distance apart. So a little space for your head to go through. Drawing your arms in front of the blocks, bending into the elbows here. We're going to keep the spine long and draw the chest towards the mat, allowing your forehead to be heavy. Option 2, bend into the elbows here. Nice forearm and bicep stretch, or you can keep them reaching towards the top of your mat. Just here for our assisted puppy pose. Just breathing here for a few breaths. Releasing the spine, keeping the hips squared, engaging the core. And slowly reaching it down into the earth with the palms, gently lifting the chest and walking the palms back underneath the shoulders. Moving your blocks back over to the side. And we're going to spin around onto our backs. Placing soles of the feet into your mat and grabbing one block here. We're going to lift our hips high and bring the block underneath our sacrum. Option to go onto any level that's comfortable for you. And just breathing here, releasing the tension, allowing the hips to be heavy. And just taking a few breaths. And slowly lifting the hips, removing your block from underneath the sacrum and lowering the spine to the earth. Tucking the tailbone underneath. Taking an inhale here, finding length in the spine. And as you exhale, lifting the right leg up high and wrapping it over the left leg. Taking one more inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, allow the knees to fall to the left. Option to have your block to catch the thighs, to release some pressure. Or if you would like to go deeper, just letting them fall to the side. Just breathing here, leaving both shoulders into your mat. And on your next inhale, slowly rising the knees back into center. Untucking the right knee. Shifting the tailbone back underneath. As you inhale, lift the left leg up and exhale, wrapping it over the right knee. Taking another inhale to lengthen, and as you exhale, allow the legs to fall over to the right, leaving both shoulders in your mat for a twist. Just breathing here. Next inhale, slowly rising back to center. Untucking the left legs, shifting the hips back long, and finding length in the knees, kicking the feet high into the sky. Take a few twists with the ankles, and draw the knees into the chest for a tight squeeze. You can rock side to side. Allowing your knees to fall over to one side and gently pressing up to rise into a comfortable seat. Keeping our legs crossed. Option to have a block underneath your sit bones for support. On your next inhale, we're going to reach our hands high to the sky. And as you exhale, twisting towards the right, drawing the left palm towards the right knee. Taking an inhale here to lengthen. And as you exhale, gently twist. No pressure, no force. Just breathing here. Next inhale, the hands reach back high to center. And exhale, twisting to the left. Taking a full inhale here. And exhale, gently twisting. Next inhale, the hands reach back high to center. And as you exhale, hands fall to heart center. Releasing the palms. Option here for one more twist, or if it's too much, just ignore. You can draw the right leg down. Draw the right leg down and lift the left knee up and over. Taking an inhale here, twisting towards the left, tucking the right elbow in towards the left thigh, opening the chest. Breathing here, keeping the hips squared. Or option, if you'd like to go deeper, you can bend the right knee and place the left knee over the right. And exhale, twisting towards the left still. Whichever one feels more comfortable to you. And slowly releasing back to center. Hands fall towards the earth, untucking the legs, leaving the left leg long, right knee bends. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, twisting to the right, tucking the elbow into the knee. Breathing here. An option for a deeper twist. You can bend the left knee underneath, placing the right on top, and twisting to the right. Next, inhale, slowly releasing back to center. Exhale, your hands fall, untucking the legs. Drawing them out long as your mat. Coming into a pike position, toes are flexed towards the sky. Taking an inhale here to lengthen in the spine, and as you exhale, forward fold. And just allow your hands to be heavy, and your head can fall. Just taking a few breaths here, just melting into the pose. Nothing is flexed, there's no tension, just melting. If it's a little much for the spine, you can bring your blocks and make a little totem stand and take your legs apart and just allow your head to be heavy. Whatever height feels good for you, you can play around. Just breathing here, releasing the tension in the neck, down the vertebrae of the spine. And on your next inhale, slowly rising to lengthen through the spine, removing your blocks. Your eyes can be closed, coming into a comfortable seat. Inhale, the hands sweep high to the sky, and exhale, hands to heart center. Just taking a few breaths here. Remember, you can always come back to your breath wherever you are. And the light and love in me honors each and one of you. Namaste.